just quick spoiler warning, this video does contain spoilers for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, so if somehow you haven't seen this movie yet, I don't know how you haven't, it's been out for a while now, you should have seen it by now. Go see it, like, drop everything and go see it right now and come back after you've seen it. But I'm pretty sure you've seen it by now. If you're not, go see it. But yeah, spoiler alert. Okay, a few more seconds to click away. Now let's dive into some spoilers. When he breaks the rules, he becomes a hero. But when she breaks the rules, she becomes the enemy. That doesn't seem fair. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and I'm still talking about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Because there's a question, I think, one of the things about this film that seems to have people very much divided is none other than the Scarlet Witch. And mostly of how they handled her character in that film. I even said in my reviews that I was not the biggest fan of how quick her turn was. I personally felt that her transformation to a villain was way too fast. Not necessarily, I didn't necessarily hate that they made her the villain of the film, but I did feel like that it was way too fast. And I know a lot of people have had different conversations about this. Some people agree that she turned way too fast, way too evil, way too fast. And then there's other people out there who say, no, she's being controlled by the Darkhold. That's one. Two, then credits in WandaVision shows that she's being corrupted by the Darkhold. But I feel like they could have done a way better job at portraying this and showing us the moment when the Darkhold takes complete control. Because I personally feel like that she wasn't in complete control when we saw her in that end credit scene of WandaVision. So I think they should have showed us the exact moment where you could see it. I don't know how they do it. You see it in her eyes or something. You just see that snap. The Darkhold's in control. The Darkhold puts this idea in her head that she has to do whatever she can, including kill people, to get her kids back. Because if you notice, besides Ultron, if you count him because he's a robot, she's never purposely killed anybody in Multiverse of Madness. Age of Ultron, even though technically we don't know even though she was technically a villain in Age of Ultron, she never actually killed anybody besides Ultron, who was a robot and a villain. And then in Captain America Civil War, she technically did cause the death of multiple innocent civilians, but it was on accident and she felt terrible about it ever since. In Infinity War, technically she killed Vision, but he was brought back, and, well, no one really considers that a murder because he asked for it, literally. And then, even though in Endgame, you could definitely tell she was set on killing Thanos, she wasn't successful in doing it because he cheated that little purple alien. But still never killed anyone on purpose besides Ultron. Until Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, when she straight up murders everybody at Comertage, or at least almost everybody at Comertage. And then, of course, we have the wonderful Illuminati, who she brutally murders in cold blood that she is covered in.
We seriously need to.
So I think they should have done a better job with that, but they didn't. But the big question that I'm probably going to use as the title for this video, which is probably the main reason why you clicked here, and you're probably wondering why the heck I'm rambling on so long about something that's not even in the title, and that is, can she be redeemed? This is another thing that I've seen people debate about a lot. Some people saying she was a hero once, she can be a hero again. Other people saying that she is a cold-blooded killer. She cannot be saved no matter what. She's a villain. I have a personal opinion on this, that she can be redeemed, but it's not going to be as simple as, oh, you decided to be a good guy now? Okay, you're an Avenger again. I don't think it's that simple, which would make sense because even her turning into a villain wasn't that simple. She decided that she figured out what she was doing was wrong in Age of Ultron, so she decided to help people because she couldn't help herself. She walked out that door, she became an Avenger. Dang, that truck is fast. She walked out that door, and she became an Avenger. So, but because of all this torture that she goes through after becoming a hero, literally the same I'm not sure when it's implied. Same movie. I'm not sure if it's. I don't think it's the same day. I'm not sure. Maybe the same week. I'm not sure. The Age of Ultron wasn't that long, so you know. But the same movie that she lost, she became a hero, is the same. She loses one of her closest loved ones, the last member of her family, that being her brother Pietro, aka Quicksilver. And then we move on, and then the next thing we see her in, she accidentally murders a bunch of people, which she instantly regrets. And then in Infinity War, she once again loses Vision, the only other person she's actually full-on loved. And not only did she have to kill him herself, but she also had to watch him die by someone else's hands. And then she has to watch him die again in WandaVision, as well as losing her kids. It was this slow, long journey to turn her back into this villain. Plus, she wasn't even full-on villain until the Darkhold got its hands on her and affected the way she was thinking. So I think that they could do a similar way, just as long, taking multiple movies or shows, taking multiple years to finally redeem her, bring her back to an anti-hero. Not even a hero, an anti-hero. And I've talked about this in my Midnight Suns lineup video. If you haven't seen that, please check that out. But I mentioned that I don't think she's an Avenger anymore. I mean, technically, the Avengers don't know what she did yet, but let's be honest. Doctor Strange now knows who these people are. Wong knows who these people are. If they don't tell the Avengers, which is supposed to be Earth's Mightiest Heroes, to protect them, that, oh yeah, remember this girl that was a part of your team? Did you know she murdered a whole bunch of people in another universe? Plus, she murdered a whole bunch of our students? The Avengers are going to be like, whoa, she's murdering innocent people and the Illuminati. So I don't think she should be an Avenger no more. She's no longer an Avenger.
This job would be...
And I don't think she will ever be an Avenger ever again. I think she's done being an Avenger. But I don't think she's done being an anti-hero in another team, like I mentioned before in the Midnight Suns. I think she could be a great fit to be in the Midnight Suns, and I mentioned this before, because of the fact that she is magic. Not magic. Eliana Rasputin. She has magical powers. But also because she is this violent anti-hero now, and not this squeaky clean innocent hero like some of the other. Okay, maybe not squeaky clean, not because Iron Man, you know, well, but you know what I mean. She wasn't this person who killed people who weren't evil before, and even like Mark Spector has had a violent past, getting innocent people killed, and having that responsibility on his shoulders. So now so does Wanda Maximoff. So, and I think that over the course of multiple movies, like for example, I think we should get a Scarlet Witch solo film. It's something I've been wanting for ever since she was introduced in Age of Ultron. I was like, she should get her own movie. And then when they announced WandaVision, I was like, okay, that's cool. But when is she getting her own movie? Now that there have been rumors, I've heard speculations and rumors that maybe we'll get a Scarlet Witch movie. That would be awesome. But I'm thinking that she could come back she could have a cameo in Agatha House of Harkness, get her own solo movie, then be in the Midnight Suns, whether it be a movie or TV show, and then get like a sequel movie and then sometime after that, by the time we get to the next big crossover like Secret Wars, that's when she could finally be redeemed and be an anti-hero. Because of this huge journey she could go on. Because I'm not sure about you guys, but throughout Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame, I didn't even think of them turning Wanda evil again. It wasn't until we got to WandaVision where I was like, she's going down a kind of dark path. I wonder if she might be a villain. She might become the villain. And then all of the speculation came out that she'll be the villain in Multiverse of Madness. I'm like, I think these speculations could be right. And, well, it did end up being right. Even though, from what I hear, she wasn't originally going to be the villain. From what I hear, she ended up being the villain, and that's what's officially canon as of now. But yeah, so I think over the course of multiple movies, she can be redeemed, be an anti-hero, be part of the Midnight Suns, get her own movie because she deserves it. How is Captain Marvel getting 2 movies and yet Scarlet Witch has 0? I'm just saying. But I think she could be. She could have this great redemptive arc that would be the process of maybe even a whole trilogy of films, honestly. Or a whole TV show, but more importantly, a trilogy of films. And I think that would be awesome. And Elizabeth Olsen has said that she would be, she's 100% open to returning as long as the story is good. And she even said that she thinks the fans should help come up with it. Like she'd listen to what fans are saying, and hey, pick me. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. I mean, no one ever listens to me when I mention this kind of stuff, so normally it doesn't matter. But hey, maybe what I say actually will happen for once. No, it won't. But I can dream. But I'm just saying, I think it would be awesome to get maybe like a trilogy of films plus a Midnight Suns film where she goes on this huge, very long, that takes multiple years redemptive arc of seeing this broken hero who was a villain, who killed multiple people, and feeling the regret of that, feeling that darkness of the Darkhold in her heart, and being like, I've done terrible, terrible things to get my children. And I think it could be a beautiful thing when we get the Young Avengers, because I don't think Wiccan and Speed are gone either. I think we will see our versions of Wiccan and Speed in the MCU's main universe, 616 or 199999. I mean, according to the Multiverse of Madness, they're going with 616. So, but I think we will see them again. I think it would be a beautiful moment to have. I think it would be awesome to get a scene ripped straight out of the comic books, the Young Avengers 2005 comic books, where Wiccan, not knowing that the Scarlet Witch is his mother yet, runs into Scarlet Witch and be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm a huge fan of you. You're like one of my favorite Avengers," and have Scarlet Witch being like, "Yeah, well, I'm not really that a role model. I'm not that good of an Avenger." And then have her give Wiccan this speech about I can't remember exactly what went on, but it really inspired him to do the right thing because of stuff that was going on in his personal life. And the fact that she murdered people in Multiverse of Madness, we could get that scene ripped straight out of the comic books, and it would be a bit different, yes, but it would still make sense for the scene, because in that comic book run, she still felt guilt for what she did in the House of M. And in the movies, she would still feel guilt for what she did in Multiverse of Madness. And I think that story could be awesome. So I think over the course of a Scarlet Witch trilogy, a Midnight Suns film, and a Young Avengers film, she could finally become an anti-hero. And she's already a great character, at least I thought so. One of the great MCU heroes, and now one of the great MCU villains, even if her motivation was very similar to Kingpin's in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. But still, you know, I mean, I guess they really were taking the if it ain't broke, don't fix it thing serious. But yeah, I think that's what they could do. That's what I would love to see. Just have this huge arc. And they also could have her cameo in Agatha House of Harkness. According to Olsen, she said that she is not in that show, but if they were to put her in it, she'd be okay with that. And also, technically, this is all just going on the theory that she's still alive. Now, let's be honest, we didn't see her dead. All we saw was a flash of red light. But who knows? Years later, this video could be completely pointless and useless and dumb because maybe they keep the Scarlet Witch dead permanently. I think that would be incredibly stupid if they did that. And one of the reasons why I was able to forgive how fast she turned evil in Multiverse of Madness is because of the fact that I knew, or at least think, she is not dead permanently. I mean, if she is, I think it'd be so stupid if they made her permanently dead. But, you know, we never know. But since Olsen's willing to return, and we didn't see her die, what I think they're going to do is they're going to wait a couple years. Because if you remember, we got her in multiple movies very close together. 2015's Age of Ultron, 2016's Civil War, then we didn't see her in 2017, then 2018's Infinity War, then 2019's Endgame, and then 2021, and then 2020 we didn't get anything, so you know, I don't even count that as a year, I feel like. And then 2021 we got her in WandaVision, and then 2022 we got her in Multiverse of Madness. So we've had her in movies very close together. So I think they're going to take this opportunity to have a break of 3 to 5 years without her in the MCU, and then bring her back and have this awesome redemptive story for her. At least I think. At least that's what I hope they do. I mean, if it were up to me, she would return in a movie in like 2023 or 2024, because I don't want to wait that long to see her again. But I think the reason why they, air quotes, killed her off is so they don't have to deal with her for a couple of years. But they can bring her back. Because we have no idea any other projects that she could be in, or even Doctor Strange, who we know isn't leaving the MCU yet. We don't even know where he's going to be in. Shoot, even America Chavez, even though we know 100% she's going to be in the MCU's future, as well as she's most likely going to be in the Young Avengers, we still don't know what's next with her in it. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope they do her character, Scarlet Witch's character justice, and I hope she gets a awesome redemptive story. And I mean, if Elizabeth, I don't think Olsen's watching this. I thought she like left social media or whatever. But if anyone at Marvel is watching this, they're not. But if you are, I'm just saying this would be pretty awesome. And Olsen said that the fans could come up with awesome ideas. I'm just saying, just putting that out there. I mean, I want my name in the credits, though. If you do that, I want to see my name in the credits. But you know. But I'm curious, what about you guys? What do you guys think? Do you guys think she is dead permanently, or do you think she'll be back soon? I'm pretty sure we all agree that she'll be back soon, or eventually. But maybe some of you actually do think she's permanently dead. Also, do you think she could be redeemed? Do you think she will be always forever be this murderous monster, or do you think she could go on an awesome redemptive path, whether it be a short, oh, you're a good guy now, you're an Avenger again, or do you agree more along the lines of me, where I think it's going to take us, like, maybe the whole next saga, like this entire multiverse saga, in like 10 years, 10, 11 years, when we're on like movie 44, maybe that's when it will end. But you never know. Do you think it will be like that, or do you think she will never be redeemed? And also, what do you think is next for her? Do you think if she does return, do you think she'll get her own movie finally? She better. I think it'd be awesome. I don't know how we haven't gotten a movie in it. I mean, come on. Olsen has got to say it. Every single movie she's been in has made billions of dollars. I mean, hold on. I'm going to check real fast. Okay, so let's see here. Avengers Age of Ultron is the number 12 top highest grossing film of all time.
This job.
Avengers Infinity War is number 5 highest grossing film of all time. Avengers Endgame, the 2nd highest grossing film of all time. And even Civil War and Multiverse of Madness have made billions of dollars. And all of them, except for Multiverse of Madness, have gotten pretty good critic reviews from what I've seen. Age of Ultron, I've seen more criticisms of now than when it came out, but still, pretty good track record. So I feel like she definitely would want to return, at least eventually. If not for anything else, at least for the money, because every movie she's been in has been huge juggernauts when it comes to money. So quick recap, I think she should have a trilogy of films taking her on this huge redemptive story where she faces threats that are more mental than physical just because of how powerful she is. I think it would make more sense to have her go against mental threats and have it be very interesting, as well as have a big part in a Midnight Suns movie and a cameo in a Young Avengers movie. I think that's where they should take her character next, and I think it would be awesome. But yeah, again, what do you guys think? I would love to hear all your thoughts down in the comment section below.
Oh,
maybe I'll finally
stop to see the city again.
Maybe I'll finally stop talking about Multiverse of Madness, or maybe I'll keep talking about it, because, I mean, we do have Ms. Marvel coming up, so we're going to have to try and make time for that. At the time I'm recording this video, I'm recording this before Ms. Marvel premieres, but there's a very good chance this video will come out after it premieres, because if it comes out the day I'm thinking, it will probably be after the premiere comes out, but before my review, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm very curious what you guys think. Now, after multiple weeks, about a month, I'm finally done talking about Multiverse of Madness. Maybe. I might talk about it some more, because I have some more things to say. But yeah, thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. It would be very helpful. As well as if you want to see more videos like this, first of all, let me know if you want to see more videos exactly like this, because I can make more videos like this, where it's like a pitch/rant. I don't know what this would be considered, but it was fun. But I've also done a whole bunch of other stuff, like Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness review, cameos I wish were in the film, as well as many more Marvel and DC related content, including Scarlet Witch's skin in Fortnite. But yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. And yeah, bye.